Arts video. I'm Candace Smith, and today I'm going to show you how to make a layered embellishment for your cards or craft projects using our die cuts and stamps. We're going to start off with our punch note card, and we're going to add a strip of pattern paper right down the middle. And I chose to use the out of print paper pad by Basic Gray, and I really liked the polka dot paper, so I cut that one out. It's 2.5 inches wide, and I cut a little V out of the bottom because we're going to add our sentiment right underneath it. So let's add a little adhesive. And we'll put it right on our note card. Oops. Right, and we're gonna just go ahead and put our sentiment underneath there really quickly. We'll get that out of the way. I chose one of the new wood stamps, and it says, "Enjoy the moments that make you happy." And I'm going to be using the Art Print Brown die ink pad. We'll turn it around so I can see it here. And you're just going to stamp underneath your V. Perfect, just like that. And now we're going to put our card off to the side while we make our 3D embellishment. And so to start off and to save a little bit of time, I already cut out my classic frame from yellow cardstock. And this is going to be the base of our 3D embellishment. So that's already cut out, and I also cut out some little leaves, and these are from the scallop frame die cut set. And you'll notice with both of these I didn't stamp it first. You can always use your die cuts just to die cut. You don't have to stamp them first. So these ones I have already just die cut them out just to save a little bit of time. So we'll keep these off to the side right here. And now we're gonna make our flower, and I chose to use this stamp set, and we're gonna layer a flower together. We're gonna stamp it and then die cut it, and we're gonna use these two flowers to create a 3D embellishment. And so what we're gonna do first is we're gonna stamp it. So I'm gonna pull these out. I haven't even used these yet. I'm really excited to try this new set. So I really like this starburst flower, kind of like a daisy. I'm gonna put it onto my block. And I'm going to be using my lilac note card. So we'll just move these pieces over here. And I'm going to be using this purple down here, a darker purple. This purple, it's from Colorbox. It's a chalk stamp pad. We're going to ink up our stamp. And just stamp it right onto your note card. Okay. Oh, I love the way that turned out. And then we're going to stamp our other flower onto a blue note card. And we're going to use the same chalk inks, but a different color. We're going to use a different blue, this darker blue. Okay, and just stamp it right on your note card. Okay. Now we'll put the lid on, put that to the side, and now we're going to die cut these. So I have my Cuttlebug and my plates with me, and I'm just going to show you how I like to do these die cuts. I'm sure it's the same as what everybody else does, but I'm going to pull off my die cuts. So this is the one that goes to the starburst flower, and then this is the one that goes to my other flower. So I'm taking those off, and we'll start with our starburst flower. And I am just going to add my A plate and my C plate right to my Cuttlebug, and I'm going to lay my note card down. And then I'm going to take my die cut, and I'm going to layer it right over the top of my stamped image, just exactly where I want it to go. And the instructions are on the package for this, so really you should be able to figure it out once you get your set of stamps. But you just layer it over the top with the B plate and you run it right through. You can hear it pop through. Alright. And pull it out, and it's stuck inside the die cut. All you do is pop it out. I just don't ever want to break it. I'm afraid to push too hard. Okay, so it pops right out. Look how beautiful that turned out. Okay, so we're gonna do our blue one as well. Put that to the side. Bring this back over here. Our blue note card in. Put the die cut over the top. B plate over the top of that. And then run it right through. I'll move the cuddle bug out of the way. And there we have our other flower. So we've got our 2 flowers done. And now we're going to go ahead and layer them on top of our little scallop frame here. And I'm going to use some 3-dimensional adhesive. I'm just going to put a couple pieces on the back of the flower. And then we'll take off the paper. And this is something I just like to do to my flowers. I just kind of curl up the petals. It just gives it a little bit more of a realistic look. And then just place it right in the center of your frame. This is the classic frame. And then we're going to take our blue flower and do the same thing to it. Just kind of curl those petals up. And then take some more dimensional adhesive. I'm just going to put it right on the back. And adhere it right to the center of your purple flower. And now we're almost done. We're just going to add some leaves. And I'm just going to use some adhesive runner for this. I just put a little bit on the back. And I just kind of stick it in underneath the flower. Just like this. And if you wanted to add a little bit more pop to your leaves, you could actually sand the edges and bring out a little bit of white. And you could even add like a button to the center of your flower or some pearls, whatever you felt like doing. We're just going to leave it like this today just because I wanted to show the simpler side of it. And so we're going to just adhere this right onto our note card right here. I'm using more 3-dimensional adhesive. And we're just going to layer it right here on top of our pattern paper. And that's it. It's kind of a simple card. It's really fun. Those die cuts are really easy to use and fun to make, and you can make all these different flowers. You can even use felt with it and make some really beautiful hair clips, headbands, things like that. They're really fun and easy to use, and I hope you get a chance to try out layering some flowers today. Thanks for joining me. Bye.